channel. Craig's back.
Hello.
And today is a very special day because it's your birthday.
Yes.
Obviously not the day that it's released, but
no.
Today, the day.
Yes.
I bought you a very special present, Craig.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's a whiteboard. So we can hang it on the wall, and look, we can go Craig and Harry, right?
Yes.
And then keep track of the score as we go.
What are we talking, weeks or just in the day?
Just in this game. So, and command points at the top and then cross them off as we go.
And you've been thinking very long.
I have. So, you decided to have another crack at the robots.
Yes.
With more robots.
Well, it should be slightly more interesting.
So
than me getting battered in the corner.
Well, yeah, it could have gone a little bit different that last game, and there's a chap driving past outside. But yeah, robots versus robots, so of course it's Necrons versus Imperial Knights.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a lot more interesting than the last one, because there'll be a lot more movement as well.
And you do know Necrons better than I make.
Yeah, for one, yes, I actually know what some of them do.
Yeah, so
that's not so bad, yes.
I'm running a preceptor again. The kit's still not available, of course I've got a converted one.
You know you're not allowed.
It's in the codex. I am running one of the big lads, but not the Valiant.
No, you bottled out of that one.
A damage 10 gun is going to do nothing to your vehicles.
There might be an obelisk or a monolith turn up.
Yeah, in fairness, I didn't know his list beforehand. This is very reminiscent of Robot Wars. I've been watching Robot Wars on YouTube today.
Oh, I know. I've heard.
So, 3, 2, 1, activate.
Roboteers, stand by.
Right, so here we go. This is 2,250 points of Necrons, Craig. What have you got?
Today I have a Mefret army.
Yep.
I have brought a command barge,
which is here.
Which is going to have an artifact on of the lightning field, which gives me a 4+ invulnerable.
And it does mortal wounds in combat.
It does mortal wounds in combat, which is probably not going to be much cop. I have a Cryptek. I also have a Lord and an Overlord. So I've got reroll wounds of 1 on the Lord.
Yeah.
And the Overlord's there to buff out my Necron guys.
He's the Warlord though, isn't he?
He is the Warlord. The Overlord's the Warlord, and he has Immortal Pride, which within 6 inches of the Warlord gives an automatic pass on the morale, which is going to come in useful.
Yeah, because obviously you can't reanimate Necrons that run.
No, they run away.
But you've got a battalion and a vanguard detachment, haven't you?
I will try and do this in order, so I'll start with the battalion.
Yeah.
I have 10 Necron Immortals with Teslas. Yeah. I was a bit unsure about the Teslas, but with the extra shots, fingers crossed, it might actually get through and do something.
And then with my will be done, and if you're in Mefret, if you're within half range, of course, -1 AP.
So that might be tasty. I have 2 squads of 16 Necron warriors, just basics as they come. I also have a beast in the corner, which is the Triad Stalker with the Heat Ray, which is very nasty, but it also means whatever I target after that, I get reroll 1s to hit on that unit.
Yep. Which
is quite tasty. For heavy support for that in my army, I've got an Annihilation Barge, because I've never, I very rarely use that, although I've got one.
All Tesla?
All Tesla and a Gauss Cannon.
Right.
And I have the Doomsday Arc.
Which is this here.
Because I really fancied using an Arc.
Yeah. And if you stick them in the corner, out the way.
Yes. Don't move them, and it's strength 10 minus, I think it's 3 or 4, not that it matters with your invuln, but it is D6 damage, it's -5 actually.
Yeah.
So that's quite nice.
It's insane.
And for the...
And if you're within half range, it's -6.
Is it?
Wait, aye.
Ooh.
Mefret.
Oh yes. So your invuln's going to hopefully take a battering.
Yes.
For the fast attack for my Vanguard, I have lost the bit. There it is. 6 Wraiths.
Yeah.
Now, although there is a couple of little whip coils, they all do just have the claws.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford the whip coils. I've got 6 Destroyers.
Yeah.
To hopefully fly around and shoot you in the head. And 3 Tomb Blades with the 5-up invulnerable.
Shadow Loom?
Shadow Loom, yeah, I think that's what it's called.
And Twin Gauss Blasters.
And Twin Gauss Blasters. So, primarily they'll be used to just try and get some objectives and take off a couple of cheeky wounds.
Yeah.
So that's my Necron army, and it comes in at 2247.
Very nice. Let's have a look at my house robots.
Oh god. Oh.
Right, so here we go. These are the House Knights taking on the Mefret Dynasty. I'm running 2 super heavy detachments. One, of course, with 3 robots, 3 of the big ones. One with a little one, and I'll say that again. One with 1 big guy and 2 armigers, which means that I have a grand total of 12 command points.
Cheating.
It's not cheating if it's in the rules. So, my warlord, of course, is the Castellan, and he's taking Iron Bulwark. Why would I not? That's a 4-pin run.
Oh, that means if you rotate, you get 3.
Yes, but it's 3 CP to rotate his iron shields.
You're gonna get shot at a lot more.
But he is incredibly tasty. He's got 2 2 banks of shield breaker missiles because points. If I took 2 battle cannons and only 2 missiles, I'd be over points.
I think the extra missiles is probably a better idea.
But I can only shoot 1 a turn.
Yeah.
I've got to survive 4 turns. But yeah, guess where one of them missiles is going as soon as I fire?
Up in the air, because you...
At your Cryptek. I have got the Relic of Call's Wrath. And it's worth noting as well, these are running as House Vulca today, which is reroll 1s if I target the nearest unit.
Alright.
So, quite handy. So yeah, he's got the Volcano Lance, he's got the heavy plasma destroyer incinerator call, gun, Mark 10 thing, and 4 melters. Next up we've got Sergeant Bash.
Sergeant Splat by the end of it.
Gallant, no grades. Cheapest chips, nothing on him. Yeah, and then we've got the Crusader. I'm contemplating spending 3 command points to outflank him. So yeah, Gatling Cannon, Thermal Cannon, and Storm Spear Rocket Pod. I've spent 1 command point to take Endless Fury, which is the 14-shot Gatling Cannon on a 6 hit count as 2 hits.
Oof.
Yeah, and I've also spent another command point to give him a Warlord trait.
So what does that put you down to?
Puts me down to 10.
10.
He's taken Landstrider, which adds 2 to his, I think it's move, advance, and charge rolls.
Like he needs an extra movement.
Well, yes, because then I'm moving 14, advancing d6 plus 2, and then I can charge with a stratagem. Yeah. I've got a Preceptor with an Icarus autocannon. The reason I've gone for the Icarus autocannon is I didn't have enough points for the Storm Spear. So I had to go for the Icarus.
But I've got a lot of things to fly.
Well, exactly. So it's not exactly wasted. Of course, I've got a Warglaive. I could have gone in for another Helverin, but I was like, nah, it's probably a little bit dirty. If I took 2 Helverins.
Memphis is not here to demolish the Helverins, so you're alright.
And then of course a Helverin with a heavy stubber. And the Warglaive has a Melter. So that's it. 2,244 points. This guy is going to earn the name of Sir Kill-A-Lot, because he is going to kill a lot.
You're more like Matilda.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Right guys, so welcome back after deployment. Today's game, Craig, is the race to victory. And the house robots of Robot Wars
I'm going to get squashed.
No, we're going to do some squashing against your Necron forces. So of course, place the objectives. We've got number 2, we've got number 4, we've got number 5, we've got number 1, number 6, and number 3 in the middle. So I actually ended up placing the last objective and chose this side in the end. Obviously we didn't know deployment sides before, and conveniently there's 3, but then that forces me to hold 3 knights back.
That's true.
So, and of course, Craig, all of these guys are castled up in there. It's just easier to stand them on top for the minute. Doom's the Ark right at the back there, holding that objective. Of course, the destroyers can go left or right. the Wraith looking to move forward very, very quickly. So, first of all, massive shout out to the Patreons on the channel. Craig is a Patreon. Thank you very much for your support, Craig.
I enjoy it.
It's greatly appreciated. Last month, helped me get this guy.
Yay.
So thank you. And now I get to smush stuff with him.
Hopefully not too much smushing.
No. So of course, please support on Patreon for early access to battle reports, and of course check out Battle Bunker. Battle Bunker is awesome, and of course lots of hobby discounts on all sorts of products, not just Games Workshop. So, who is going first? I'm rolling like Matthew off mini wargaming there, aren't I? Hey-ya!
Is this as weird?
Well, yeah, you're going first.
Can you see?
Of course I can.
I'll cry.
Hey-ya! No! Oh, so close. Necrons, turn 1. Right, so turn 1, Craig's due defend objective 6 with a Doomsday Arc on it. Defend objective 5, which is in my deployment zone right over there, and assassinate, kill a character. So it's either this guy or this one. So he does have a bit of a plan.
Yeah.
Movement is done. The Teslas have advanced. Had to get within range. These warriors are now within range. The destroyers have pushed up as well. You're going to use my will be done though, aren't you? Or wave of command, basically.
Yeah.
Are you going to use it on 2 units? Well, you could just. There's no point in using the stratagem because he can do it on them, and he can do it on them.
Yeah. The thing is, I might. Are these classes infantry or not?
They are, but you're going to use destroy protocols.
Oh yes, they can reroll everything.
Yeah. So.
So we've got wave of command on the warriors at the front.
Yep.
And on the Tesla guys here.
Yes, which negates their -1 for assault.
So they assault that. Yeah, that was
so
that.
That's the only reason when we shoot it's going to do it. 6s. The heat ray, of course, from the Triarch Stalker is going to go for this, which means that the Teslas can then reroll hits. Yeah, it's not going to be very pretty.
I hope not.
Let's see what Craig's going to do first. Right, so first up, the Stalker is going to shoot at this guy. I'm not rotating ion shields.
No.
No.
Oh, good.
No.
Pleasant.
Yes.
So it's heavy 2.
Yeah.
Moved.
Yeah.
So I want 4s to hit. That's a really good start to my game, but it's been targeted, so I can still do the rerolls on the other guys.
Right, so Doomsday Cannon full power. Who are you targeting?
That character over there.
The Gallant.
Yes.
Right.
Because I need to try and kill him.
Guess what?
Rotate iron shield.
Yes. Nope. Because D6 shots.
4.
That's fair.
And I just happened to have 4 dice. Now I didn't move, so it's only 3s.
Do you want to reroll?
No.
Okay.
I don't have enough points yet.
3s to wound.
3s to wound because of strength 10. 2 wounds.
4 plus.
Invulnerable. Stop it.
Sorry, mate.
And the flyer array is out of range, so I can't use that.
Yep.
Right.
So now there's going to be a lot of firepower coming in from these guys. Just to note as well, forgot to mention that these advanced, and he is going to be using the stratagem when we come to it to allow him to charge.
Right.
So this is
Warriors
at
the
him.
Gallant, yes.
Cool. So hitting on 2s.
I've got 13 in range.
Yep. 1 miss.
I can cope with that.
6s to win, but re-rolling 1s because of the Lord. Oh, Craig, what's that?
That's not a bad start. And I've got 2 1s there. So
yep.
Just nothing from that.
So 5,
5
-1, so 4 plus. I take 2 wounds, drops that guy to 22 remaining. But next up, we've got 20 shots with the Tesla.
20, yes,
At him. Now you're at -1/+1,
because
so you're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because he was targeted.
Yeah.
Right, so no 6s, which is not what you want, Craig.
No.
That's bad.
That's what, but a lot of 1s.
And then
me 1s.
3 2s will miss.
3 2s will miss. So they've gone through.
Yeah.
At least 6s. Come on.
1 6. So the 2 will count as an extra hit, and then 1 more.
Right.
Strength 5.
Now, funnily enough, I didn't know that because I haven't used them, so at least that means it's 5s and 6s.
Reroll them once.
Reroll them once. Because of the, which is just as well. So that's not too bad, really, considering.
You've got a fair few ones there as well.
Yeah. The ones.
You got a lot of ones.
Yeah, there was 3 I dropped. Like, totally.
There was a 2 there.
Was there? My
Yeah.
apologies.
Nice.
Was it 5s and 6s I wanted?
5s and 6s.
There you go. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 wounds at minus. Oh, there's no
Minus
wounds on
nothing
it,
because you're not within half range yet. So I fail 1. That was a very good roll on my part, in fairness.
Yeah.
So he is down to 23 wounds. But that is not all he's got to shoot. He's still got the Annihilation Barge. Okay, so first up, the Annihilation Barge at this guy as well. So 3s, because it's an assault weapon, the Tesla, isn't it?
Yes, yes, that one is, yeah.
Rerolling the 2 1s. The 2 misses.
Yay.
Right, so wait, you've got 3 6s.
Oh.
So you get an extra 6 hits.
Yippee. What's the strength on that twin Tesla? It's strength 7, so I'm still
5s, rerolling the 1s because of the Lord.
They were 1s. They are misses.
Wow.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Has that got -1? I don't think Tesla has any, does it?
Tesla doesn't have any of that.
So I fail 3, drops me to 20 wounds exactly.
Yeah.
Not a bad start, Craig. You've started chipping away.
Slowly but surely. I have got my destroyers to go.
You do. Actually, you've got the other gun on that as well.
Oh, the gauze cannon, yeah. That's
What was it? 3 shots?
yes, heavy 3, but I moved, so it's going to be 4s this time. I don't get any reroll. Yes, I do, because I'm trying him. I get the reroll because of the.
Triumph Stalker.
That's the one. So it was 4s to hit.
Yeah.
And the gauze cannon, I think it's still 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 2 6s. And this one is -3, so it'll be your.
Tesla Destructor is -3.
Oh, the gauze cannon.
The Gauze Cannon is -3.
Yeah.
Wow. 5 up.
Fails them both. And it's D3 damage. Are you command pointing anything? Are you going to let me have my moment of victory?
Let's command point it. Pass 1, so 1d3. 1 drops him to 19 wounds. I'll take that. And then we've still got the Destructor on the Overlord. Command Barge.
Yeah, that's the gauze cannon as well. But I think it's out of range because it's 24 inches.
Yes, it would be then.
So it's me destroyers.
Only 4 destroyers in range.
And it's heavy 3 for each one.
It is, but they ignore the penalty
For moving.
for moving. So there's just 12 shots.
Yeah.
Who's this going at?
I believe when checked it was just say in range.
You can actually get any of the front 3.
I'll be going for
You're going for him.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, now using that stratagem, whose name I've totally forgot. Was it Destroyer Protocols?
Yes, I think
Destruction
I think so.
Protocols? You told me it earlier.
I know. Okay, this is not good.
Extermination
That's the
Protocols, there is it. 1 command point.
I can re-roll failed hit.
Drop it off. Yeah.
I can re-roll failed hit and wound rolls.
So, 12 shots.
12 shots.
3's re-rolling.
Is it re-rolling anything? It is, isn't it?
Yep, re-rolling everything.
Right. To wound.
Strength 5, 6.
Strength 6.
So 5's re-rolling. Oh, that's horrible. That's still very, very horrible,
And
Craig.
it's you're in one.
How many wounds?
3, 6, 7, 8.
8, 4 pluses. This is where I should have actually kept the re-roll for. Wow, 3 go through.
D3 each.
So 3d3 damage.
6.
6. I'll take it. So he drops from 22 to 16 wounds remaining. So he's still on his top bracket. That is not all of your shooting though, because we forgot to mention the movement phase. They're cunningly tucked behind here, and they're now in rapid fire range of the Helverin, which means each one has 4 shots. 12 shots. Gonna put some hurt on that Helverin. So, Gauze Blasters.
This is going in at the Helverin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 3. Oh, these don't suffer for the movement, do they? Rapid fire anyway, so I'm talking total 2 go. But 3s.
Wow. Not bad. And
That's better than I thought.
And then 5s, and you are at -2 because you're within half range because they move 14.
Yes. That's not very good at all. That's slightly more encouraging.
So the Helverins took 1 wound. Right.
Now that is all the shooting this time.
Okay, charges.
Now they're going to charge, but I have to use a stratagem because I advanced.
Yes, that's right, and it's called something that you've just had again right in front of us. Adaptive subroutines. So Endless Fury. Fishing for 6s, but 6s count as 2 hits.
I've just got nothing to say right now. Oh.
So I get 2 hits with it. Actually, do I get to reroll 1s when targeting because of House Volca? I'm gonna have to check that. So I was also talking Codswallop. He can't Overwatch. I was thinking the Hawkshroud stratagem, but the stratagem that I can do is this guy would get to heroically intervene. So, and I do get to reroll 1s with House Volca because it's when using ranged weapons against the nearest enemy unit. Didn't help anyway. So I did get 2 hits. Well, 1, but comes 2. Wraith toughness 6, aren't there?
5.
Oh, well, there's 2 wounds.
Ouch. 2 3s?
Yep.
Yay!
Nice. Next up is the Storm Spear Rocket Pod. 1 hit. That's a wound.
That's a save.
Yep. Heavy Stubber.
Nope.
Nope. What else have I got? Heavy Flamer. Yes, go up because I'm within range. 1. But it's not a hit roll.
No.
Doesn't wound. And then the Thermal Cannon. 1. I can reroll it.
Keep this up. I enjoy it.
I know you haven't watched the Sigmar Barra Pod, but they did that to me against Lucy, and I flung them out the window.
Okay.
So, roll your charge distance, good sir.
Right, I haven't measured it yet, but I will. 5. Ooh.
Ooh. It's gonna be close. Nah, you need a 7 for that. You want to do this?
Yes, I'm going to use command point to reroll one of those. This one, please. High number.
Oh!
That's the max fault. It bounced.
Oh my word! So, do you score anything?
No, not yet. I can't score in the next round because I have to defend the objective.
And the stratagem that I was going to use was at the end of the charge phase, which obviously you didn't make the charge, so therefore I wouldn't have done it. Right, so did you score anything?
No, I didn't assassinate anything yet. I didn't get anywhere near number 5, and objective 6 I can get next turn. You'll have to wipe out everything over there.
Which is just a Doomsday Arc.
That's number 6, that's number 1.
Oh, yes it is.
So you have to wipe out.
Are you discarding number 5 then?
Yes, because I'm not going to get up there. Oh.
You could with your Tomb Blades.
Yeah, but I have to get
But I'm probably going to take them out.
Yeah, I'd have to stay there for 2 turns. So I will discard that one. Number 5.
Okay, so priority orders received. My warlord must kill something with 10 or more wounds. And over this side, there's only that. Assassinate, kill a character. And scour the skies, kill something with fly. I reckon I can do it. So, Arminger's moved up. He's come across. The warlord has come sideways. Of course, the gallant has moved 12 inches. I thought about advancing, but I don't think I need to waste the command point on it. I can probably make that charge with a +2 because of Landstrider. The Helverin is going to hopefully take out those, what do you call them?
Tomb Blades.
That's the ones. So, let's start with the Helverin. Everything at them Tomb Blades.
Come on then.
So I get 6, 7, 8, 9 shots.
And it's flat 2, isn't it? Damage?
3.
3 damage.
Yeah. So I ignore the penalty for moving. And I get to reroll 1s because of House Vulca. That's a lot of 6s, Craig. Strength 7.
Am I supposed to speak now?
Yes.
No! Oh, you missed
So
2.
that is 6 minus 2 saves. So you're on your Shadow Loom save.
Shadow, right. 6 minus 2. I'll put my dice down.
So it's 5 up.
I make...
The dead.
I make 2.
The dead.
Oh, I've only got 1 wound each.
2.
2 wounds each.
Yeah.
And there's 3. That's 1. 2 dead.
No. Each shot does 3 damage.
Oh, nudges.
Yeah, they're that good. So we'll remove them in a second there.
Can they fly? Can he fly?
They
He
can.
might in a minute.
Helverins are very, very undercosted. They should be more than 170 points.
When they hit you, you've got to go close and personal. And I was just hoping to take out more than what I did.
Right, so we've got a few more shots actually.
That's not a good start.
Well, no, it's not. So the auto cannon on top is going to shoot the destroyers, and I get +1 to hit because you fly. The stubbers are also going for them, and the las impulsor will also go for them as well, if it's within range, because I can't remember the range of the las impulsor. But anyway, auto cannon first. That's cocked. So 4 hits, strength 7, and destroyers are toughness 5 or 6, I believe. Either way, I'm winning you on 3s. What's the AP with the auto cannon? Is it -2?
Auto cannon. It's -1, strength 7.
So,
Damage.
so your destroyers have a 4 save. 4 saves.
4 4s. I
So
dropped 1.
1 takes 2 damage.
How many wounds have they got?
3 apiece. Yep. So what I'm going to do is the heavy stubber will go on next because you know, I want to try and plink off that 1 wound. Yahtzee. 2 wounds, 3+ save. I killed the 1, which is exactly what I wanted because now the las impulsor will shoot.
I'll take.
But who would you put the wounds on first? Because obviously you have to allocate all the wounds to that model. I've done 3 wounds, remove a single model any way you want.
I'm going to take him off.
Okay.
Just because I put the wrong wounds on the dice.
Okay. Las impulsor next.
Right, now, if you're within 18, you can have it on high intensity.
I am.
On high intensity, you have D6 shots. At low intensity, you have 2D6.
What's the difference?
High is strength 12, low is strength 6.
Damage?
Damage is D3 on the low, D6 on the high.
Let's go for the low. 2d6.
2D6, yes.
I get 8 shots. I like 8. It is the number of corn.
What, the amount of corn you've eaten lately? Or
Corn on the cob.
corn cobs?
Yeah. 1 miss.
Will you be here?
What was the strength of the low intensity one?
6.
So I'm
Toughness 4.
destroyers aren't toughness 4.
Also, the destroyers again.
Yeah. I'm sure they're 5 or 6.
5.
3s. That one's cocked. So 4 wounds at -1.
2.
-2 for the low intensity.
-2 for the low.
5 up.
How many, sorry?
4.
5 up. 1. And it's
D3 each. I have to do this one at a time.
Yes. 1 wound. 2 wounds.
So that's 1 dead because it's 3.
1 dead.
Next, Heavy Stubber of Doom from Sergeant Bash is going to shoot these warriors and get 1 hit and get 1 wound.
And the stubbor's got no AP, has it?
No.
So 4. Yay!
Which actually, that would have made a difference because I even said to Craig, do I spend the point and make the -1?
And I did say yes.
And I thought, it's Stubbers and it's not really going to make a difference.
I would have. But never mind.
Had I had more battle cannons and Stubbers, I think probably, yeah. Right, so that is them 3 shot with.
So we just have a big guy.
No.
This guy.
This one's going first against him.
Ooh.
Right? Because I want to weaken him so that my warlords actually, in fact...
As your warlord, is that?
No, I'm not going to go with him. And I'll tell you why. Because the big guy is going to... Not... Yeah, the big guy's going to have to go against him. But I'm going to spend 2 command points. Which leaves me on 6 to use Oathbreaker Guidance System with my Shieldbreaker Missile to target him. The 2 big guns are going for him. What the hell, the Battle Cannon will go for him, and the 4 Melters will go for them. Yeah?
I suppose so.
He's not very happy.
No.
So, Oathbreaker Guidance System. It hits.
Oh, God.
Strength 10. 2s. It wounds.
Did the Cryptek have anyone?
He has a Chronometron. But guess what? It doesn't matter.
And it's minus 1 million?
4.
Yeah.
D6 damage.
I don't know how many wounds he's got.
4.
4. Oh!
Yeah! First blood.
Oh!
But you do have a strategy.
I do have a strategy to bring him back.
Yeah.
Go on then. I will spend a command point on a 4+. Yes!
He gets back up. We'll check the number of wounds because I think
it's D6.
I think it's D3. We'll find out in a minute anyway because it's irrelevant for the moment. Very, very close. Very, very cool. And to be honest, Necrons are the only one that can actually get around that by doing that. But had you been like Tau, your Fireblade or Ethereal would just be bye-bye.
Splat.
Yep. So very, very cool. Anyway, 4 Melters at him, at these. And I can re-roll 1s because they are the closest unit.
Melters actually hit, did they?
Well, 2 did. And that is 2 wounds on your Wraith.
2 threes.
1 fail.
They've got 3 wounds each.
And I'm 2d6 pick the highest because I'm within half range.
Go on, roll a double 1. I could do with a lap. So do you want to pick the highest? Do you really want to burn a command point for the sake of 1 Wraith?
I kind of do because it kills a whole Wraith.
Really? 1 Wraith? You want to use your roll when you need to kill that?
Wraiths are bad.
Yes, but you need to kill that.
I've got a lot of shots. I am command pointing it. For a 3, so I'll kill a Wraith. I'm guessing you're taking the back 1. So I'm down to how many now? 5.
You have 5. 5 points.
Okay. Anyway, the Battle Cannon. I can't remember what it does.
What's it called? It's
Siege Breaker Battle Cannon?
Twin Siege Breaker Cannon.
Yes.
It is 48 inches, heavy 2d3.
2d3. For 5 shots.
Nice.
I am hitting that on 3s.
That's a much better.
That is nothing at all. Wow.
D6. Shots.
3.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah. That is 2 hits.
Wounding, it's strength 14.
So I'm moving on 2s.
Yes, because it's strength, it's toughness 7.
That's 2 wounds. You don't.
-5, I don't get a save, so you have to roll your 3d3, and I hope you get 7.
So the first one is 5. The second one is 9, which you automatically negate because of quantum shielding.
Yes.
So you have to roll a 6 for that to go through.
I have, yes. No.
Yeah, if you roll a 6, the damage goes through.
Yeah, if I roll a 5, it goes through as well.
That doesn't. Oh yes, yeah. But it's
that doesn't though.
Call's Wrath. I'm overcharging, of course. I get 7 shots. It's a relic rig, so you won't find it on there. I know what it is. Strength 9. -4.
Right.
3s.
Good.
2 misses. Oh, I take a mortal wound.
Does it hurt you?
Yes, because I overcharged.
Oh, true. So you're down to like 27?
Yes. 3s.
3. 4.
4 go through, and it's 3 damage apiece.
Minus.
-4.
So I don't get a save, but
nope. 4. You need a 1 or 2 to negate.
1s and 2s.
No!
So 2 go through. 2. What's the damage on it?
3.
So that's down to
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
I knew I should have shot him first. I was trying to go for big game hunter with my warlord.
Yeah, you could have chipped away these.
Thermal spear, D3 shots, 2 shots. Can't even reroll the ones because the rates are closer. Melt a gun. Hits. Wounds, -4.
Can't do it.
D6 damage. Because I'm at 6. Roll a 6, Craig.
No.
This is actually frustrating.
This was the bit I was looking forward to quantum shielding work.
Him. Everything at them.
That's not so good because they've only got in one.
Yes. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dice. 14 lovely dice. I will use House Vulca's own stratagem now.
How many points would that be, sir?
1. So I'm down to 4. Every hit I get on these of a 6
Oh, is that where you get extra one?
counts as 2 hits. Kind of pointless on Endless Fury because I get it anyway, but it means me other guns still get it.
Yeah, every other gun.
Every other gun on that night. So I'm fishing for 6s, there's 1, but then I'm re-rolling 1s because of House Vulca. Oh, what? Oh. Which didn't really count for much. So that 6 counts as 2 hits, not 2 misses. Strength 6 of the Gatling Cannon, toughness 5 of the rates.
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 5.
Do you want to double check?
Don't think it's 6. I think that's them. No, I thought I was right. It's 5. Strength 6.
So that is 8 saves.
Come on, don't let me down. Oh.
Each one is 2 damage, so that kills 1.
1.
That kills 1, so 2 more go down. Heavy Stubber. Well, there's 2 1s, so I'll re-roll them. 2 5s, needing 5s to wound. That is 1 wound with a Heavy Stubber.
So, just a 3 up. Yay.
Heavy Flamer. 6 hits.
Oh, I'm crying out. What is it? That's a heavy flame of strength 5 or 6?
5.
Oh, so it's 4s at least.
So that is 3 wounds. 1 wound. Iron Storm Missile. Or Storm Spear Rocket Pod even. Can't see what that is under there. So 1, I will re-roll because it's the nearest unit.
No.
Strength 8, 3s. 2 wounds.
Both saved.
Thermal Cannon. 3 shots. All hit. I haven't getting any 6s, am I? Strength 9, so only 1 wound.
And I saved it.
Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Hey, I'm getting a bit of luck with these saves, which is alright. Is that everything shot?
It is.
Yeah.
Charge!
Backwards.
Onward to victory! Well, guess
Come
what?
on then.
He's charging warriors.
Right. Now you're going to be in rapid range.
Some of them are. Some of them aren't.
Was it
So
12?
just them back 3 can't reach.
So 3. So that means there's 13 in range.
26. You get 29 shots. So Craig got 3 hits, 1 wound. And I failed my save. 5 up because he was within rapid fire range. Charge distance adding 2. And I roll a 9.
Oh, take it in.
Easy. Stompy, stompy. We're going to the charge. He's charging him.
It's 3 shots, isn't it?
2 with the heat ray.
2. What's the strength? Because that.
8.
Can I just check?
The flamer.
Yes, I'm going to go with more dice. So it's 2d6 shots.
Double 1.
No.
7.
7. 2, 4, 6, 7. It's slightly worse if I do hit you. But
5's to wound. 3. -1.
no, that was to roll to hit. Remember to
It
roll?
auto hits.
It auto hits, yes.
That was your wound roll, so that's 3.
See, I'm just testing you, honest.
I failed 2 saves, so that armature is down to 10 wounds.
Not such a bad idea.
Nope, and it's a 6-inch charge. Make it up with a 7.
Go splat.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And that's not all the charges.
Oh, you're going to target them.
Crusaders going in here.
And they've got no pistols because I
Nope.
didn't give them any.
Oh, look at that. Now, I would be absolutely silly, just in case you did interrupt, to not go with this guy. Do you know what?
You're going to use the feet.
Yeah. Well, he has to. He has
You could try and hit this with a gun, but then...
3s. Wow.
That's not good.
Strength 8 with a feat. So
Yeah, strength 8 minus 2. I can't remember what the damage
you don't care. It's D3 damage. So they fail the wound. So make 7 3-up saves, please.
Ah, that's horrible.
4 go through. Are you re-rolling? Because obviously everyone you keep alive here, you couldn't use
resurrect. What's the damage on the feet again?
D3. So you're probably going to lose 1.
Yes, I'm going to have to. I need to keep. Yes.
Nice. So
3 go through.
1 at a time because 1's on 2 wounds. So that kills that one.
1 dead. Uh-oh.
And then that kills the second one.
So
So you still got
dead.
1. Yes, you still got 1 left. Now, are you interrupting?
No, because it means burning points.
Guess
I
what?
haven't got many points to burn.
Guess what is next? See that gallant over there?
Oh no!
Do you know what he does?
Lots of stompy.
He has more stompy because he has 5 attacks.
Ow!
The gallant. He has 5 attacks base instead of 4.
I'm going to use the other one.
Yeah, the gallant's got 5 attacks.
Everybody but the gallant, actually. I think.
Do you know what makes him even better?
Choose.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that bit. You got a 1. 1.
What toughness is he on Necron Warriors again?
Ow! And it's minus what for the feet?
You told me it was -2 for Titanic feet.
It is. So I have.
Do you want to roll them?
So I have that many
6s.
6s. Oh, God. 1.
So 3, 6, 9, 12 die.
12 like them.
You don't want to take that one.
No, that's a crypt check,
You
guy.
need to take all them ones. With 12 die, it's basically them 4 that are alive, so all of them.
Yeah.
I presume that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And obviously we'll stand them back up in a minute. Now I will consolidate. Guess why I'm consolidating?
To the destroyers.
Yeah. You do get to hit me back, like, but... Now I need to see what this guy does, because he changed. Okay, Warglaive. Let's see what I can do. He's got 4 attacks hitting on 3s. He's wounded on 2s because the chain glaive is ×2 strength. And the minus?
Minus on the main one is -3.
So you've got a 6-up save.
2 6-up saves first. No.
And it's 3 damage each, so you ignore them on a 1 or a 2. That goes through, leaving 1 wound. Oh no, what? Don't. That is all of my combats.
So I can fight back.
You can fight back.
No, I'm not doing an awful lot this turn, but...
It's a Stalker at the Warglaive.
Right, I'm hitting on 5 because he's broken. And he didn't do anything. Great. Wonderful, what a start.
Yep.
Now the Wraiths, I think they've got 3 attacks each.
With the claws, they might get extra ones.
No, they don't, which is unfortunate. But they have 3 attacks hitting on 3s. All hit.
Nice. Strength?
Strength is only strength 6.
So you win me on 5s.
But it's -2
5 up.
and 2 damage. It's not even going to save you get both.
Armour, 3+.
Ugh,
Drops to a 5 up.
nasty.
And then you've got destroyers. 1 destroyer, I think, has got like 1, maybe 2 attacks. 2 probably.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
3s. Oh,
What then?
1. And he hasn't got anything, it's just his normal strength.
Destroyer's a weapon skill 3+.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it's strength 4.
Toughness
So it's
8,
going to be
so
6s. No,
Nothing.
there's a shock.
And that is it. So, did I score anything? Well, I scored Scour the Skies, I almost got Assassinate, and I almost got Big Game Hunter.
But you didn't, and we got back to square one.
I'm going to keep both because I'm going to do exactly the same again next turn. We did actually check the crit tech comes back with 1 wound, but as Craig's already explained to me, living metal, he gets a wound back automatically next turn. So I scored 1 card and I'm going to keep the other 2. Awesome. So, do you want to put the scoreboard on? And I actually score first blood as well.
Oh, so you have?
I'm on 2 points on my turn 1.
I have?
Nupois. That's going up on the wall, by the way.
I hope my name's going to be in the corner at all times.
It's a good idea because me and Lucy always forget what we're doing, and quite often me and Lucy play games over like 2 days. So
keep that easier.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent. Right, so if you remember, the Warlord is there within 6 of them, so that's why they haven't took a morale test. Very handy, Craig.
Yeah.
Craig is going to be used in 2 command points this turn, but before we do, he's clocked everyone's wounds up by 1 again. But reanimation on the warriors, so you had 16, you need 12 rolls. Cryptech is there, 4+. How many warriors can you get back?
Right, do you want to do it over here?
Yeah, go on then.
Space. I want, was it 4s?
4s. Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So
8 return.
6, 7, 8. And obviously they have to be within an inch of a model that's already there.
Which is relatively straightforward.
So, there they go. Tell you what, we'll put them ones down in a minute.
We'll sort them out.
2 destroyers. Get 1 back. And then we'll do his movement phase because there's nothing else to reanimate. Die! Right, so turn 2, Craig's still got Assassinate, secure Objective 5, and secure Objective 3 because at the end of turn 1 it was 2-2. Because Craig scored Defend Objective 6. So movement, all them guys are there. These have retreated, they can still shoot because they've got Fly. Teslas have moved up, they're now within half range of him, so it's -1 on their AP. And basically these guys have come out. But you are slightly worried in case I make this guy go pop, aren't you?
Yes, there is that slight concern. If he goes bang, it could take out an awful lot of my stuff.
So you've got a plan?
A little one. Doomsday Arc.
Right.
The gauze, cannons,
flares are within range of him.
Yes. So they're going to just try and knock off a few wounds to start with. And then my destroyers and the Tesla dudes, and probably the Annihilation Barge, is going to shoot this fella here. Because the Wraith fell back. And because he can fall back and charge with the new rules in the new Codex, it means he can charge and fall back, or fall back and charge. And obviously he's not fallen back. Yes, he can't shoot, but it means he can get in without the thing, and hopefully between them... Might. Yeah. Depends on how many wounds he's got left. Yeah, he's got 10 left, so he might do. Right, Doomsday Arc. So Doomsday Arc. 10 shots with the flare array. 10 shots into the galaxy. I'm not confusing. Maybe look, you confuse yourself by having like 10 piles of cards. It's not my fault. There's no where to put my cards. It's worth noting as well. Craig has used Extermination Protocols. He's used Wave of Command on them. He has used I Will Be Done on them and them before he moved. Yes, using Pharaoh's Will. Yes. Pharaoh's Will, not Pharaoh. So you're down to 1 command point. Yes, 1 lowly command point. How many have I got? You have 4. 4. Oh, cool. Sweet. Right, 3s. Ooh. Hang on, shouldn't you have 10 dice? Are these 10 dice? No, that's 9. Oh, because my 10th one was there. There you go. And then the 2 misses. That's not so bad. So 6 is to wound, but -1, so it's worth chipping away at. 2. Alright. So 4+. Of course, I take both. Drops me to 13 wounds. And where was the big high power cannon going? Straight for the... There's a big character dude in the corner. He's not a character. Which one was the character? That one is. Yeah, well, I said I was going over there. Going for the Preceptor. Yeah, because I don't want him to blow up just yet. D6 shots. 2, typical. 3 because I didn't move. and it's strength 10. Strength 10. So it'll be 3s. Ping. Oh, God.
Right. Destroy protocols. 15 shots at him. This is.
Yes, was it 1 command point that destroyed protocols?
It was, yeah. It's horrible, isn't it, for 1 command point? So each one's got 3 shots, of course. 15 shots straight into the Crusader. Guess what?
Okay.
Rotate iron shields.
Shock.
So
I do like taking away your command points. 3, 6, 9, 16. 3 because they don't suffer for moving.
And re-rolling.
And re-rolling everything.
That was a hit.
Was it?
Yeah.
My fat fingers.
2 misses, that's not bad.
Wounding was 5.
5s, re-rolling.
Ooh, I'm glad I'm re-rolling.
That's a fair amount.
There you go. 6.
4 plus.
Oh yeah. 1, 2,
4
3,
fails.
4. Was this a straightforward damage? No, it's D3.
Yeah, I re-roll 1. For a pass, that's another command point burn. I'm down to 2. But that's 3d3 wounds.
3d3.
Don't you love it when you roll your damage all at once?
Yeah. 3, 4, 5,
6.
Another 6.
So he's on 19. He's down to 13 wounds remaining. And now the Tesla. Guess what? 20 shots, Craig. See, this is where it helps if you've got that reroll once from the Stalker.
Yes, I haven't.
But 3 hits on a 5 and 6 now.
1, 6, 2, 6, 3.
You need 5s as well.
I will be done, so I'm hitting you on 2s anyway, aren't I?
Yes.
Right, so
2 1s miss.
I don't get any rerolls for that, do I?
No, you don't. So there is 6, 7. So you need another 14 dice, Craig.
Ah, I have 12. Thank you. Oh, look at these little mini dice.
Wounding me on 5s because strength 5, and you're at -1. Obviously, the rotate iron shield's not helping here because obviously I'm only being dropped to a 4 save anyway. Yeah. But still.
5s and 6s, come on. Oh.
That's good. That's not bad.
Do I get to reroll wounds because of the? Or was it that was the destroyers, wasn't it?
Actually, you get to reroll 1s because you're within 6 of him.
Sure. Thank you. And they're all misses, yes.
With her. Yep. So then reroll the 1s for 1 more.
Awesome.
I'll have my dice back, and then 4 up.
My dice seem to like you a bit more than me.
4, but still you've dropped him to 9 wounds.
Awesome.
Now
I do have the Annihilation Barge.
Yeah.
To which I shall go with, obviously everything's going to go in at him.
Into him.
Ah, yeah.
Cool. So 8 shots with the Tesla Destructor.
I'll do that first.
1, 6, another 2 hits.
I was hitting on 3, so I get another 2. The Tesla's strength 7, so it's 5 and 6s. But I get to reroll 1s.
No, you don't. You're not infantry.
I'm not infantry, no.
So that's 3. You're not within half range with the Tesla because you're about 18 inches away there. So 3s.
Oh,
2 more! And then you've got the gauze cannon underneath.
Yes. Which is slightly more painful if I actually get through. It's heavy 3.
Close, but no cigar.
Not this time.
So then Craig needs to think about what he's going to fire here. I think the Catacomb Command Page has probably got a good chance of doing some damage, and then pepper him. Potentially, I don't know. I think use the Staff of Lights after, because they're only range 12 and that's all they can hit. At least your warriors are going to be able to get a couple of single shots in against him if the Staff of Lights take it down. So his Tesla Destructor next, I'm guessing?
I think he's got the gauze because I didn't add anything onto him. He's got the
That's
gauze.
the one, yeah, the one underneath.
Yeah. There's 3 shots. All hit.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Do you want to do the Staff of Light? We're going to have to do them separately because each character actually hits differently.
Yes.
I think we'll double check because the Cryptek, and I think the Lord, Cryptek is ballistic skill 3+.
Yes.
And the Lord is
2.
the Lord's ballistic skill 3+.
Oh, sorry, yes. The Lord and the Cryptek are the same.
And the Overlord is 2+. So do you want to use 6 blue for them 2 and 3 red, and we'll just roll them all at once?
Yeah, that'd be easier. So it's 2s on the red, 3s on the blue.
So 2 misses. I think the Staff of Light strength 6.
5.
So 5's to wound.
Oops.
Just the 1.
Oh dear.
-2, so 5 up in run, which I pass.
Oh, him.
Right, are the warriors going next?
Yes.
So you've got
we'll do
12 warriors.
the little blob first.
So we've just done all that off camera. Both blobs of warriors actually shot into the knight, and Craig only did 9 wounds. -2, so 5 up. So I actually only passed 3. So you do 6 wounds, Craig, dropping him to only 7 remaining. He's hurting now though. 2 knights down to 7 wounds. And that is everything that you've got, isn't it?
Yeah.
Charges. This guy is going to go in there, I presume.
Yes.
Nothing I can do about it. It's going to make it, so...
Just don't know whether or not to push him in command barge against your knight. Because he has got a combat weapon, so at least he can hurt you. But I might put the warriors in to soak up there.
That the one that's got the war scythe, is it?
Yeah.
Right. You could do.
There's more chance of him doing a bit of damage. And is that the one I gave the lightning field?
It is, yeah. So you've got 4 pins on.
And we'll have to read up on that mortal wound thing.
Yes. There's a good chance that you could do that.
Yes, I think I'll do that.
So I've got a heavy stubber.
But I might put my warriors in first to soak up. Oh, you've only got a stubber.
I've only got a stubber, so you're better off putting him in.
Yeah, I'll put him in. I forgot he's a combat knight, isn't he?
Oh look, I missed.
Right, now the question is, do I get in? Yes.
7. Do you want to go around this side?
Yeah, we'll just...
I'll lift it because the base will probably... Oh, it's not dropping. Are you putting the warriors in an attempt? Because how many command points have I got left?
You've got 2.
Oh. I say I could interrupt. But that's all my command points if I do interrupt. And obviously you get to swing first. Are you going to put all of your warriors in? With that weight of dice, you could, bearing in mind you are also +1 to hit in the combat phase, so you are hitting on 2s.
Yeah, hitting on 2s, wounded on 6s, and...
Reroll on 1s if you can stay within 6 of the Lord. It's possible.
Yeah, well, let's try for the weight of the dice, yes, go on then.
So the far squad,
Easy.
9, we'll move them around, and then these ones?
I might as well try it, I suppose, like you say, weight of dice. No.
Not with that. So we'll move them guys around now. It's tense. It's big, people! That night, of course. It's big.
But you could die in one fell swoop if I actually have the dice gods with me.
You could. So the lightning arc at the start of the fight phase, roll a dice for every enemy unit within an inch. And on a 4+, they suffer a mortal wound.
So if he suffers a mortal wound, it's a good chance I could kill him this time. But I didn't.
No.
That's a pain.
Yep.
Right.
3 attacks.
He has 3 attacks. 2s.
5s. Strength 7, of course, with a war scythe. Nothing.
Oh no.
I am not interrupting. And you have 10 Necron warriors.
Yes. And they've only got 1 attack each, I believe.
They have, but my will be done is still on them.
So they get to hit you on 2s.
Wounding on 6s, reroll on 1s because the Lord is within 6 inches. Reroll the 1.
No.
Pass it.
Well, that was a complete whiff job.
You've then got this guy.
Yes, 3 attacks from him. 3s.
Yeah, reroll that one, it was cocked.
Oh my word, what's going on with these dice?
5s, because I'm toughness 7, nothing. And then you would fight with him. 2 hits. Strength 6.
Yeah.
5s. Nothing.
No, that was awful.
So I'm going to go back with the Warglaive. I'm going to go 2 attacks each. So 2 on the Stalker. 2s. Don't roll a 1 or a 2.
What's the minus on this thing?
4.
So I get, yeah. So, oh.
Does it explode?
Is it 3 damage as well?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
And then the 2 on him.
Surprised he survived that long.
1 hit. 1 wound.
3 up. Yay.
Damn. And guess what? Stompy, Stumpy!
Oh, my warriors are gonna get squashed.
They are. So, as much as I would absolutely love to use the gauntlet, 6 damage, you're probably going to roll a 5, and so of course I'm going to have to stamp on him instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I've got 5 attacks. I only hit on 3s now because I'm not into my last bracket. 2 lots at him with my feet. So yeah, the reason I hit on 3s, Craig, though, is because the Gallant has weapon skill 2+.
This is just to kill them.
And I'm strength 8, so I'm wounding you on... No, because this is the Catacomb Command Badge.
Oh, sorry.
So you've got 3 4 invulnerables.
Sorry, I thought that was the warriors. Yes, I should give me a... Ah, it's a true one.
And it's D3 damage. For 2. So roll a 1 and you ignore it.
Hey!
Unbelievable, really.
No, unbelievable is my round of fighting.
True.
That was just lucky.
Warriors.
This is where they get squashed.
2s. 5 6s.
Is it only minus... Oh, it's only minus 2.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason I thought it was 3. It's not totally.
So 5 warriors die, because it doesn't matter about damage. I believe that is it. So, as far as cards go, Craig secures objective 3. Yep.
I still haven't killed a character with...
Nope. And secure
I can't.
5. 5 is over there. So.
Yeah.
Are you discarding 5?
Yes, I'll keep... Yeah,
Assassinate.
I'll keep Assassinate, but I'll discard that one.
So you've actually scored 2 cards, but you score an extra victory point. See, this is where it's hard, because obviously Craig's now on 3 victory points, but he's only scored 2 cards. Haven't you?
Yes.
So...
They haven't been so easy to do, actually.
No. Let's move into Knights turn 2. So I've still got to kill something with 10 or more wounds with my Warlord, which I can't.
Can you not reach... Oh, well, he's out of range of the...
Because I discard at the end of my turn, whereas... Yeah. Oh, actually, yes, that is a point. The Volcano Lance, but it's very unlikely that I'm going to do anything against. Yeah, it's stuck. It is what it is. Secure objective 1 and assassinate. Secure objective 1 is over there. I can't get to it, even if I'd... See, it's a command point to run and charge. I could do it, but I need to get assassinated. So basically, these two have come around here. The Warglaive is retreated, of course. He can't do anything else this turn. You know, could have maybe, but I'll charge him in and try and take him out. Yeah, I retreated him basically trying a line breaker and force Craig to maybe shoot back over instead.
And crack.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Line breaker, you think you want to get that far at this range?
Calls Wrath. And the 4 melters. No. Calls Wrath will just go for these. The melters and the battle cannon will go for these. In fact, no. Cause Wrath there, 4 melters here, the battle cannon into them, and a missile at him, spending 2 command points to do it. If I fail one of my rerolls, if I fail, because it's 2 command points to do that, I have no rerolls available.
I know.
Right there, right there. No, 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 no. I'm not going to do that. Cause Wrath. No, Cause Wrath. Melter guns at that. Missile at that. Battle cannon thing at them. And the Volcano Lance. What the hell? The Volcano Lance is going for that.
The Doomsday Ark.
The Doomsday Ark, yes. So first of all, Cause Wrath, 2d6 and I'm overcharging. Oh, why? I spent a command point and reroll the 1. For 4. So that's 6 shots at the destroyers. 3s, rerolling 1s. And I roll 2. Well, there we go. I can still do it. I can still do it. I'm strength 9, your toughness 5, so I need 3s to kill.
3 destroyers.
Yes.
2 destroyers down.
Yep. Battle cannon was 2d3 shots for 5. And this is at the Immortals, so they miss. 3s, -2, I think it was. The Siege Breaker Battle Cannon, so -1. 4 on the Immortals. Kills 1, I'll take it.
Yank.
4 Melter Guns. So 3 hits, toughness 6 of that, 3s, no save.
No, but now you have to roll your damage.
Yes. So, 2 of them were 5s, so you need 4s to ignore them.
Yep.
And 1 was a 2, so you need a 1 to ignore it. So 1 damage, 2 damage, sorry. And then the missile. It misses.
Cool.
So I've used 2 missiles. That was awful, you bad man. Stubbers at the Warriors. Reroll the 1s. 2 hits, 4s. 1 wound on the Warriors, 4+.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's d6 shots. 5. 3s. All hit Craig. Strength 14.
Yeah.
What toughness? I'm getting. It's probably strength 7.
Probably, yeah, I don't think it's...
Toughness 7 even.
Toughness 6.
Really?
Yeah, Doomsday Ark toughness 6.
What's it save?
4 normally.
Wow. Okay, so each one is 3d3 damage. So the first one, 6.
So if I roll less than a 6, I do.
So that was 1. The next one, which is 2, is 6. Well, there you go. You beat that one.
Beat that one as well. That's 7. Oh, happy day. Shut up, happy dance. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Do you want the main thing now?
The happy dance.
No, the Happy Days thing tune.
Yeah. Oh, happy day.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days.
Right, so this guy. How many command points I got left? 1.
1.
I'm gonna do the 1 for every 6 that I hit with counts as.
Is that your last point?
It's my last point.
Du-du-du-du.
So the heavy stubber and the heavy flame will go for that guy. In fact, nah, wasted shots. Well, the heavy flamer can't hit anything else.
No, so your flame's gonna have to.
Stubber, endless fury. What the hell? Everything at them.
That's not very nice.
Apart from the heavy flame, which goes for him. For 1. Wound. Way! Stubber at the warriors. Rerolling ones. Oh no, I'm not rerolling ones because he was the closest. Storm Spear. 2 hits. 2s. -2
On these?
on the warriors.
So 2 saves. Missed.
So that's 1 dead 5 times and 1 dead 3 times. Just because I want to do that. Yeah. Thermal.
Ooh. Oh, what a roll.
Wow. It's 1 dead. Oh wait, you've got 5 up in run.
What, oh, this?
No, them because of the chronometron.
Right.
So
Oh, yes.
you fill both them ones
Filled them
anyway.
drastically. And I filled that one as well.
And then Endless Fury. 6, 10, 14 shots. And once again, I've rolled no 6s.
I'm not completely...
Until then.
3.
So 1, 2. Oh wait, there I'm only hitting on 4s because of my damage. There, but they were the
Yeah, the
6s. If I did damage with that, I'm really sorry. Because obviously I should be a -1 to hit. So it's strength 6, which means I'm wounding you on 3s. It's -2, but you've got a chronometron.
4. Oh, dear me.
4 more dead. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. It's not everything though. See the Helverin right at the back that's just like sneaking around as a scout should do.
He's going to try and... Should the Doom do that?
The Doomsday Arc, yes. So I get, wow, that's a decent roll. Oop. That many shots. Oh, you know what I should have done? Shouldn't have used that stratagem. I should have used the reroll failed hits against flyers.
Oops. Is it?
Preceptor's not within 6, so I can't reroll the 1 either. Strength 7, toughness 6.
3s.
That's bad.
It's not.
You only have
5s.
yeah, because you only have 4 save.
5s. None.
And
Well, it's
then
3 damage
each
each,
one of
isn't it?
these is 3, so you've got to roll a 1 or a 2 to ignore them.
3,
So
6, 9, so it's got 1 wound left.
it's only got 10 wounds.
Yep. Oh no, it hasn't, sorry. It's got 14.
It's got 5 left.
It's got 5 left.
Okay.
Ooh.
Guess what though?
What?
That's not everything. Because the twin Icarus autocannon from the Preceptor is going to shoot at him. All hit because I get +1.
And I haven't hurt them at all.
3s.
This is not good.
2 at -1.
So 2 5s. Oh! What's the damage on that? Is it 2?
Twin Icarus autocannon
think it's
is 2. Yep.
No, they both go through.
He's all, oh, you are kidding me. And I was always going to put the Las Impulsor at him, so I'm not gonna be horrible and do that. So the Las Impulsor, let's go for. What toughness is the command badge? 6.
6.
I'm gonna go for the more shots, wounding on 4s for D3 damage apiece. So I get 9 shots. Hitting the barge on 3s.
You only missed 1.
Did I?
2.
Wounding on 4s. 3.
Minus what?
Las Impulsor.
On the glow run it's 3?
-2.
2.
You've got 4 bin one.
Yeah. Oh my word.
D3 apiece. So 3, 3, 1. So you can't ignore the 1. And you ignore one of the 3s.
So I'll
So you
put
take 4 damage, means he's down to 4.
Yes.
Oh. So close to hitting that out, Craig. So close.
With a character as well. Is that all your shooting done?
Can't shoot, you're retreated.
I thought these could move.
Mini Knights can't.
Oh.
I will, however, charge. He's charging him.
You're really rolling for it?
Well, just in case.
Yeah, whatever.
I need to lock down. I don't want them shooting, so I'm going to have to charge them.
With what? I would imagine. I would have. Maybe.
Yeah. And then he is going to charge both units of warriors and these two.
Right.
So Craig got 4 hits equals 12. And then he only got 2 wounds. He rolled 4 ones, re-rolled the ones because of the Lord, and rolled 4 more ones.
Excellent.
So
I want that for quantum.
2 saves at -1. Both go through. So he's now he's lost 3 wounds, putting him down to 25.
Oh.
He's then going to charge, of course.
Oh, I was hoping for a double 1. I saw it.
Oh, he's actually quite loose on his base.
Nice. Thank you. Very much.
This guy is actually going to charge both units of warriors. In fact, I'm not. Problem is I end up within an inch. No, I'm only going to charge this unit and the 2 lords. So do you want to do both Staff of Lights first?
Yeah, because one's a lord and one's an overlord.
It makes no difference because it's Overwatch, so yeah, just 6 shots. Nothing, and then you've got how many warriors in that unit?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
So 18 shots on Overwatch.
Ah. Look at that, I've got 18 dice.
Wow.
3, 4, 5.
6s re-rolling 1s. 1, -2 though. Does the wound. Drops me into the next bracket. Which is what you want really, isn't it?
Any other time that would be a really good roll. 5s and 6s.
Charge distance, of course. There. So I am going to activate him first and I'll have to pile into the other unit, but I can't attack them because I didn't declare a charge against them. I didn't want to take that much Overwatch. So guess what I'm doing?
Splitting.
To be honest, I don't really care about the warriors.
But what are you hitting the overlord and the lord with? Your feet or your... I'm assuming you're not going to use your fist because it's going to be 5.
5, no, minus...
It's -1 because it's bad, and then whatever...
Yeah, I'll be on 5s.
Is it 5?
4s with a chainsaw, but I think the feet's still better. Feet are still better.
But you can one-shot them.
But I could, but I'm only rolling 3 and 2 dice.
I'm just trying to convince you because I know your dice rolls are not really good for 1 or 2, that's all. Or you can use the fist and see you can throw them across the battlefield.
Mark's just actually messaged us one of the other patrons in the Patreon chat and actually said he's just watching the Sylvanas vs. Khorne battle report now. He says, Harry, I hope if you get dice made that they don't have 1s on 5 sides of them because I'm convinced the ones you're using in this game are, and these are the same dice.
You've got a fair few 1s, which I'm not complaining about.
So, you know what? I'm putting 4 stamps into the Overlord and just 3 into the Lord.
Does the overlord have an input?
No. Unless you paid for phylactery.
No.
No. Oh, that's bad.
The overlord has a 4-up input.
Does he?
Yes.
Oh. Again, another reason why I didn't want to particularly go for
3 hits, nice. But you say I wanted you to go the other way.
Please tell me he's not toughness 5.
Well, I could, but he is. 1. I assume?
Yeah.
So 1, 4 up. Yippee-ki-yay!
Lord. So 2 hits. He's only toughness 4, I know that.
No, he's not. The Lord is toughness 5.
A lot. 1.
-2 on the feet.
Yeah.
So that's 5 up. He hasn't got an input. Woo! I suddenly started rolling 6s.
No, you did roll a 6 for your overlord, but I'm convinced he doesn't have it. So, Craig,
What?
he doesn't have an input.
Well, the stupid thing should say...
It says he's armed with a staff of light. It doesn't say come to a phylactery or a first shifter. You rolled a 6 anyway.
I rolled a 6 anyway.
Yes. Do you want to know something really bad though?
This is going to hurt now.
No, it's not. The big guy doesn't attack very well at all. He's only got 4 attacks, right? Which means I've only got 12 stomps, but guess what?
What?
He only hits on 4s.
Oh, poo you.
Yeah.
You don't need that many though. Still a fair few. It's enough to kill them all.
Oh, there's 2 there. This is at the
Tesla guys.
yeah. So that is 5 at -2.
Was it strength?
8.
Is it toughness 5 under them one?
Immortals aren't, no.
No, I'm thinking of...
Lich Guard at toughness 5.
Ah,
So
how many?
5.
Two.
Yep, it's 3 dead.
Have they got 1 wound each, these?
Yep.
And then you've got me with...
And then Mr. Stampy. 12 dice.
What does that put them on now? 4s off of 5?
4s. So, they miss, that misses, they miss.
Toughness 5.
3s.
Yeah,
So, Mark, look. All I needed was 3s, right? I've just rolled, what's that, 7 dice, and I got 2 3+s.
No, I need 3+s because they damage 3 onto these.
D3.
D3. Oh. That's him.
Preceptor. Stampy, Stampy. Threes. Mark, I'm sorry. So 4, -2 before bin run.
4+ in run, come on.
Oh,
drop
wait.
one.
Start the 5 phase, I'll take mortal wound on 4+.
True.
No.
Oh.
And then D3 against you. For 2, can you roll a 1 and ignore it? No. So he's down to 2 wounds.
To which I'll get that 1 back anyway. Into it. Right, fight back. We'll start with the Wraith if you're alright.
Yep.
So he's got 3 attacks, 3s, and he's strength 6, so it'll be 4, 5? 5s. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, hey, 1 goes through.
And I pass my save.
Right.
Down here you've got 5, 6, 7 guys.
Yeah. Just 3s. And then
6s. Nothing.
I'll do the Lord and the Overlord first.
So the Lord only has a weapon skill of...
I'll do the Lord first. His weapon skill 3. So 3s. And then his
Staff of Light is +1, I think, in melee.
No, it's just user.
So strength 4.
Yeah, 5. Strength 5. That
Nothing.
doesn't help.
Reroll a 1.
Because of himself. Oh, 1 goes through. At minus... Ooh,
That goes through.
minus 2.
Yeah, so
So you've got
is it just 1 damage in melee?
Yeah, just 1 wound.
So it drops into 5. And then the Overlord.
Overlord is on 2s this time. I'll go through. Same difference. 1. Minus 2. Yay!
Goes
Another one
through,
goes
drops
through.
into 4. And then when your warriors pile in, you might as well do all these at the same time to be fair. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attacks altogether from the warriors.
Right, so this is... Are the warriors 3s or 4s?
3s.
3s. And then...
6s reroll on 1s.
Oh,
3.
1, 2, 3, but no 6s.
So you
No
can't
ones.
kill me.
No. Take 2 wounds,
Oh,
he's
this
down to
isn't
2.
good.
What do you mean it isn't good? I haven't killed one yet.
Well, you're about to kill 2. Where's the 2? They're impossible to
You
find.
can't find the 2 in the next 30 seconds, he just automatically dies.
And then him back at him with the war scythe.
Yeah, so that'll be 3 again.
Yep.
2s because he's an Overlord.
5s because war scythe.
We're,
That's a fail. What's the war scythe damage?
the War Scythe is minus 4, 2 damage.
So he's down to 22 wounds because he hasn't took any damage.
And that is the end of that.
Okay. You lost 3 because you lost 1 to shooting.
What's the bubble for the...
6 inches. But what's your leadership?
Yeah, but if it's within the Warlord, he's got the thing where they automatically pass.
But what's your leadership?
10.
How many did you lose?
2.
3.
3.
3 plus 6.
9. Can't fail.
Exactly.
Why are you making me think at this time of day? Please, I'm sweating my knackers off here and they're making me think.
It's what, 23 degrees outside and it's
like
10 o'clock at night.
And I'm standing next to a light.
I am as well, my head's closer to it.
Yeah, but I suppose it gets warmer the higher you get up, like.
So, yeah. So, I break stuff. So, interestingly enough, I score jack. The reason I chose not to use my 2 command points to use the shield breaker guidance system to kill the Cryptek is because I genuinely thought he could squish one of them too.
I'm surprised.
Genuinely thought he would have. So I am actually, my Warlord could probably take that out. So you know what? I'm going to keep that card.
There's a potential to kill off that because he's only got 2 wounds. Well, he will have 2 in a second.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to keep it. I'm going to keep Assassinate. And I want to keep Secure Objective 1 because I can probably retreat and get over there. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to keep them all.
But it's my turn first, I might kill you. Doubtful.
He's got 22 wounds, he has 25. So. Right, so turn 3 for you. Wow.
Turn the res.
Yeah, so how many Necron warriors have got here?
7 from this one.
Yep.
So
On 4 because of the Cryptek.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'll get all but 1.
Wow.
That's not too bad. And then I believe I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over there.
All but 1 of them.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So that's 4s as well.
4s as well because of the
Not
Cryptek.
that it matters. So I get 5 of these guys back.
That's not bad.
Pretty good.
And then you'll have
Destroyers.
3 destroyers and 3 immortals. Sorry about the dog, of course. Every fucking window in the house is open. I'll have to bleep that bit out, won't I?
Probably.
Oops. I'm sorry.
Just get a graphic saying naughty word. Right, so I've got 3 destroyers. That's 4 dice break.
None.
That's unfortunate.
3 immortals.
I did the immortals before I got none, remember?
Alright. Oh yeah, you rolled a
Just
triple 1,
before,
didn't you?
yes.
You did that off camera.
Just before
Right.
the,
So, cards that Craig drew. He drew Defend Objective 1.
which is Doomsday Arcs on.
Yep. Secure Objective 6, and where's that one just gone?
Oh, that was Assassinate from before. I've still got that one.
Alright, which is basically kill him.
Yeah.
You could try and do it in combat.
Potentially. The thing is, I'll have to because I can't fall back and shoot with any of my guys.
You can't, but they can shoot. So,
Yeah.
right. So moving phase. This guy's retreated. That's it. To try and shoot at him because the Wraith has retreated, and this is going to shoot in as well.
And I've moved my Cryptek to secure the objective.
But staying within 3 inches of that unit.
Yeah.
So Craig needs to try and do damage to this because obviously with secure objective, defend objective 1 over there, he needs to try and stop this guy from getting closer.
And the Helven.
Yeah, that.
I'm more worried about his guns
Yes.
because it's 3 damage, so it's harder for me for the Quantum Shield.
It is.
It's
Yes.
in fact, that's probably more. The Helven's more dangerous for shooting predominantly because he's got higher weapons.
Yes.
So that's the problem I've got. So I'm going to sort that firepower out in a
But
bit.
this is shooting this knife first, isn't it?
Yes, he is.
So eight shots with the Tesla.
I'm glad you remembered. 3s. Whoop.
All hit, but 2 6s, so an extra 4 hits.
But I need 5 and 6. Rerolling 1.
No, it's not infantry. But still, look at that.
Oh, hello. How many is that? 2, 4, 5.
Yep, and guess what? You're within half range. So it's -1.
Because of the
Mephrit.
yeah.
So I failed 2, drops me to only 5 wounds, but then you've got the
I've got
thingy.
the cross cannon underneath.
Yeah.
The goes blasted, so I want 3s. Excellent. And then
Fives.
still need 5s. 1.
-3 within half range becomes -4, so 5 up. Past it. But then he's got 1.
Yes.
He hits on 2s though.
It was a shame because
He moved, so 3s. Yep, 2 hits, 5s.
both.
1 goes through.
What did I say the damage was on that? Is it 1?
I can't, it's not
D3.
1, it was D3 I think.
Goes cannon. It is D3. Yes, and it's 3
2
as well.
wounds. 2 remaining.
Still.
I've got 2 knights on 2 wounds.
Yeah, but I've got nothing. Oh,
You
I know
could
what I
put
do.
1 destroyer back if you don't want to do it. You could send 1 destroyer back over. You could put all the destroyers back over.
Yeah, oh, that's just made it a lot more difficult than what I was hoping for.
Well, why don't you shoot with that and see what you're going to
I'll do that because I have got 10. I'll use the blue dice because they're here.
You've got 10 shots with the Gauss flare array.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, yeah, 10.
That's the precept, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
And the Doomsday Cannon, hang on a minute. Like I said, that Helven's going to be more of a problem.
You need the Helverin to take damage so there is at least not hitting you as well.
What I'll do is I'll probably put the cannon in at him.
Cannon at the Helverin
Yeah,
and the flare arrays at that.
yeah. Probably the wrong
Would you
way
not
around.
rather remove the Helverin maybe?
Yeah,
Because you could shoot everything at him. It's a tough decision.
it is because at the end of the day I really need them both damaged.
I mean, what I would say, right, is
it's
your destroyers can hurt him, right? I would actually put everything at the Helverin. Because even if you minimise his charge and hitting, you've just got to stay alive.
This, yeah, I've got that's for a command, that's for a victory point. That's for blowing him up. See, that's the other thing I've got.
Yeah.
Everything at the Helverin.
Okay.
So 3s because he didn't move.
Another one. Needing 5s because you only spent 4.
Strength 4. Oh yeah.
Still, that's 2. And don't forget, he has lost 2 wounds. He's lost 4 wounds.
Is it 1 each on that? Is it?
Yep. It's just what the warriors are carrying.
Right. Now, the question is, do I do? Well, no, I might as well do the high power. There's no reason why I wouldn't.
D6 shots.
5.
Uh-oh. He's on 8 wounds.
So 3s.
2 wound on 3s. Should get 3 wounds here. Are you going to?
1. Yes, I'm using my last command.
Okay.
Yes.
1 goes through.
How many has he got left?
He's got 8.
Oh, it's D6 damage.
3 drops him to 5 wounds remaining. But still, he's under half. You've reduced him and he's only hitting on 4s.
I think the destroyers, for the purposes of trying to get the point.
To be honest, right, I would probably kill him.
Oh, we did make out a point from the last game.
I didn't score anything.
Oh well. I have to write the big fat 0 on here.
No, 2, because you didn't get 3 in round 2. You got 1 in round 2.
Oh, that's right. There's no cheating going on, honestly.
Right. Are you going for the big guy? Can the Wraith survive that amount of Overwatch? That's the question.
He's only got 1 move left, I suppose.
Yeah. But he's then got to get 1 attack through him as well.
Which I haven't done so far.
So it's up to you. The destroyers could do the work.
I'll put. Do I try and just. Ah, I hate this bit.
1 destroyer.
How many do I have to knock off him to get him down?
You need to get him down to 12 wounds, so you need to knock 10 wounds off him.
Can I do that anyway with him?
Well, you could, because each one's D3 damage and you've got 9 shots. You could do it, but don't forget you're only wounding on 5s.
So let's try and take out 1 knight before.
Hey, putting everything into him?
Yeah.
Okay. 9 shots. Now you do get to reroll hit rolls of a 1 for for being a destroyer, which we haven't done yet because obviously you've always been doing reanimation protocols. Not reanimation, extermination protocols. 5s. 1.
Oh. Well, you didn't save it.
D3 damage.
You've only got 2 wounds left as well.
I do.
It's a lot. It took a lot though, that.
Combat. I can't interrupt. Staff of Life from the Overlord.
Yes. We'll do the Overlord first. 2s. Stupid boy.
5s.
Rerolling 1s. Oh, how me a man.
Wait, what's the AP of a Staff of Light?
It's only 2 or something.
What, in combat?
Yeah, it's not that. I'm sure they've dropped it for this. 2.
Yes, that's a past save. Overlord, the Lord.
The Lord, so it's 3s for him. Oh, ah.
And then how many warriors are going to pile in here? So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14.
Ouch.
Oh, you did use my will be done on 1 squad, so we should have done them separately, but...
Yeah.
Well, no, because you would have done him with what him and him. Yeah. So there was 2 2s.
What am I doing, man? Got eager to try and get these 2 wounds off. That's what's the matter. I still need 6s, don't I?
Yeah, re-rolling 1s though.
3 6s.
3 1s.
3 1s.
Yeah, you picked 1 up already, and
now there's no minus. So what is it? 3s. 2 1s, and I'm a happy boy.
or 2s.
Or 2 other 3. Oh.
Stumpy. Guess what? But the important thing is, as a gallant, I'm still hitting on 5s. That's the important
You don't
thing.
want to go for the fist?
No.
6s.
No. Saying that the chainsword.
That could take out a Lord, but have you got...
I've got 5 attacks. I'm hitting on 4s. I should kill him.
Are you just going for the Lord?
I'm going for the Overlord.
Yeah, the Overlord.
I hit with 4.
Oh, God. 1's enough, isn't it?
Yep, you know why?
Because -4.
And you know why else?
Because I haven't got that bloody thing I thought I had.
Yeah, and you know why else?
Are you going to start dancing?
No.
Oh, no.
18 wounds.
Oh, stuck.
And guess what?
You've got Kingslayer.
No. I just scored Assassinate. In
Because you-
your turn.
Because you've just got character killed.
So I actually scored a point in your turn.
That makes a change.
So,
Oh dear.
yeah. And you've got nothing else to do.
No, you thought I've killed one of yours and you killed one of mine.
I'll take that. So I score a point in your 3rd turn. And
I get a point.
you secure objective 6, so we get a point each. Oh, Craig, it's tense.
Is that what you call it?
Craig. Why have I got 11? How did I score 11 points?
That's 2. I didn't want to.
That's a 2. Yeah, he just knocked it down as well.
Yeah, look, see?
The reason I got 2 points is because obviously I got Assassinate and Slay the Warlord. So we're actually on 4 piece and it's going into my turn. And my Warlord is going to kill something. I've got Honour the House, which is Craig has to nominate a knight and he has to basically control any objective for 2 consecutive turns. Now, he's on 1 wound, which means that if I retreated to get back to here, yes, I could control that, even with a 6-inch move. I'm not going to hold it for 2 turns realistically, though, am I? So basically, the Helverin has pulled back. Going to try and take on these guys. He is going to try and plink off the last 2 wounds.
No!
On that thing over there.
No!
Yes.
I need him to live. I need another point.
Yes. And then the Preceptor is hopefully going to take out this guy. If I don't. And he's going to go stampy, 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 yah-ha-ho! And he's going to go... And like, have you ever played Dead Rising years ago? A lollipop chainsaw? Right. See that?
That's not a lollipop. But you can suck it!
Oh my god.
I'm going to put that chainsaw lollipop right up your...
Are you the Rock now? Right, anyway. Shooting phase. Thermal lance at this. D3 shots. 3 shots. I hit with 2. It's strength 8. I wound you on 3s. 1 wound.
1. Minus?
4. It's melee.
Oh.
3 damage.
No.
Does 3. Drops him to 4 wounds. Single melter gun. Misses. Helverin. At the destroyers, you will be destroyed.
Have you been sniffing your feet or something again?
I only get 6 shots though. 4s because I'm wounded.
I'm going to be wounded if you keep saying
Yeah! 3s.
Ooh.
That's a very broken car outside.
Yeah.
And I can't remember how many.
Is it, which one's that?
That's the Helverin one is
3 and 3 or
minus 1 and 3 damage.
So it's 4s.
Yes.
Oh,
kills 2. Kills 2. I'll take that.
I would really love it if next time I managed to reanimate the whole lot again.
I would not. He's not going to be there next time. So.
Come on, go with the thing that you really need to do.
No. The Preceptor is going next, right? And he's going to go with the Las Impulsor. He's going to have 2d6 shots at strength 6 at that guy.
Man badge. Ah, I didn't look at that.
Both hit at least. Both wound. 4 bind 1.
Oh no. What's the damage?
Cocked. 1. Can't ignore it.
Can't ignore it. Oh, I have 2 wounds left.
Okay. Battle Cannon. Calls Wrath. And a missile at that.
Is that everything? Or are you, oh no,
No. The Volcano Lance is going to kill him.
Oh, stop it.
I know it's overkill, but I don't care. And the 4 melter guns are going to go for that.
You really don't want me to reanimate them, do you?
No. So first of all, calls Wrath at that. And of course I am overcharging, because why not?
Come on. Loads of 1s.
3s. 2 misses though. Strength 9, wounding you on 3s. No save because it's like minus 4.
Yeah. What's the damage?
3.
But basically I fail 1.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Which means his shield breaker and the battle cannon is also lost as well.
And that means that I can't get my objective.
Nope. But I also score priority orders. Sir Kill-A-Lot will kill a lot this day.
So Kill-A-Lot's gonna get a kick up the Kill-A-Lot.
Yeah, but Sergeant Bash is still going.
He's gonna be, I'm telling you, he's gonna be Sergeant Splat in a minute. Get his name right.
Anyway,
Sergeant
the 4 melters at him. 3s.
I don't think he gets a 4 in 1, doesn't he?
Yep.
1,
2 goes through, so it's 2d6 pick the highest twice. So you need, if you roll a 6 it goes through. No.
Right.
And then the next one, we roll that with there. 4, so you have to roll
2.
that to ignore it.
You know, you have to pick the highest, so you just pick the one you want.
It says roll 2d6 and pick the highest.
Oh, that's a shame.
Volcano Lance.
This is the
This is the Lone Destroyer.
won't get a save.
-1s to wound you. Oh look! So that's 5 3d3. So that's 15 d3 damage.
Really going to roll this to save you?
Yes. 15 d3 damage on one destroyer.
There's a lot of ones there, man.
Wow. So what's that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24 wounds on him.
That would have one-shotted a knight.
Yes, it would. That gun's big brother, Ali, actually one-shotted a knight and almost one-shotted another one. He only survived because it was a Saracen and had 27 wounds and he had 26 damage.
Is this on your...
The Apocalypse one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, I saw.
Guess what though?
Nothing else can shoot from that, can he?
Nope.
Whee. Not that it matters, you just killed off 2 of you.
Charge phase. He's going to charge both them. Well, sorry, just the
You
warriors.
can't really be-
Oh look. Big guy. He'll charge them. And then he will charge them. So do you want to do that one?
Right, 6s.
Nope. And then there's how many of them there? 7. So 21 shots. I'm just rolling my charge distance for you, Craig. There's a 7, so I'm definitely in.
Is that with your big knight?
That was with him. Charge distance on that guy 5. He's in anyway. So 2. So that's 6 hits. Yep, because Tesla. 5s. 2. 3, 4s because I'm within half range. Take 2 more wounds. So I'm now down to. I took 3. I've now took 5. So I'm down to 23 wounds.
So you ran away, you blew 2 things up, and then you come back for more.
Yeah, look at this mess.
I know. It's quite interesting.
Guess what?
Oh god.
You know, Warglaive. He has 4 attacks base normally, right?
Yeah, but isn't he got a sweeping attack?
Yes, he does. Make 2 hit rolls for each attack with this weapon. Strength user -2, 1 damage. So I get
So strength 7.
6.
I use strength 6.
Yeah. So they miss. 3s. 6 up saves on your warriors.
How many? 4.
4.
It's just not going to go well. No, I didn't think so. Right.
No. Sergeant Bash.
Charges first.
Oh. Sorry.
Now you're getting ahead of yourself just because Sergeant Bash is going to get killed.
Him at them. 4s. That's a bad roll. No, it's not. It's alright, actually.
Alright.
2s.
Better.
-2, so 5 ups.
So
5 ups.
Oh,
Nice.
2
2 die.
Can't complain about that. Actually, I might as well take the 2 from the back so I can at least try and punch back. Not that it will do an awful lot.
Guess what's next though?
Now you can fight with Sergeant Bash.
No, he has to.
Oh yes, charges first.
Charges first, Craig.
Ooh.
Strength 8, toughness 6 on the barge,
Yeah.
3s.
Ooh.
That many 4-pin runs. So 6, 7.
4, 5, 6, 7. What's the damage on this?
D3 each.
So, 2, 4, 5 go through.
Right, so, because you cannot technically ignore them. Right, well you can't ignore that, that's 1.
I'm down to 1 wound.
So then you have to roll 2 or lesses on them. Dead. And then you would have had to have 2 1s
Does the
on them.
blood barge blow up?
I don't think it does. I don't think it's got enough wounds to explode. But it might.
Oopsie. Oh, you didn't take your mortal wound either. I didn't roll me 4.
Yep, 4 plus.
Not that it
No.
makes any difference.
Does he explode?
Yes, he does explode.
Oh, on the roll of
On
a
a
6.
D6, the usual.
No! That kills him!
Get up, sausage.
Oh my god!
As it happens, they don't have. Oh, well, it's D6 1 6 explode in each unit. It's only 1 mortal wound, and you only have 1 left.
You
So-
horrible man.
He's only lost 3.
Yeah.
He loses a 1.
Yeah, which means he's lost 6.
I lose a guy,
Yeah.
and you lose. Does he explode? Roll a 6. Go on, roll a 1. No.
There you go, now he explodes. I can't believe
In
that.
your dreams.
Oh my word, that is so not fair. There, I knocked your 2 warriors down because they suck.
Whew. And you know when you were sort of really happy about getting command winning points.
Mhm.
Do I get 1? He was the character as well, didn't he?
He was a character,
I get the same one as you did.
but guess what?
Uh-oh.
I don't get secure objective 1, right?
No,
Don't-
because you couldn't. No, because you couldn't make it over there, bro.
No, I don't get Honor the House, but I get Big Game Hunter for killing that with my Warlord.
Yes.
And because my Warlord did it, I get an additional 3 victory points.
Ah.
So I actually get 4 for killing that
Plus
barge.
the 2 that you got in my turn.
Yep. Means I scored 6 this battle round.
You scored 6 this time. That's just a big game changer. That was a lucky draw.
That was a well, no, I've had that since turn 1.
Whatever. And I get 1 for assassinate, and I already had 1. So I get 2 this turn.
So I'm on 8 to your 5.
Because
But
of that.
how many warriors did I kill here?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4, because he died from over there.
Right. So you would auto pass morale as well.
Right.
We need to put all this away. So Craig's got defend objective 1, which he's not going to be able to get now. Slaughter the living, which is kill a unit, and secure objective 2. He advanced. He's got it. So basically, I think Craig's best bet to kill something is this guy.
I'm just unfortunate that Doomsday Arc died.
Mm-hmm.
That would have put us on a draw at the end of turn 4.
It would have, because he would have
So-
scored the 2 points. So defend objective 1. Obviously, Craig kept hold of it just in case I didn't kill that. And in fairness, you know, it could have gone either way because of quantum shield and stuff. So obviously everyone's got the wound back. The Crypt Tech is back up to full wounds again.
The Lord hasn't been touched.
Nope.
So, basically the plan is to pummel this with the warriors first. If they don't kill him, the Annihilation Barge is going to take out what I've got left.
Yeah. So you've reanimation wise, you got 4 out of 5 of them back.
Yeah.
None of them. None of them.
No, that was unfortunate.
Yes. So do you want to do 11, 22 shots into him from the first unit?
Yeah, we'll do the 22.
Now at least you're still getting reroll wounds of a 1, and you're now wounding the Armiger on 5s.
Yeah.
So you've actually got a fair chance of being able to do this now.
Unfortunately, I haven't got anyone that can do that. It would be done
Nope.
because the Warlord and the Command Barge are both gone. So, we're on to 3. To hit.
Nice.
Not bad.
And then 5s rerolling 1s. That 2 was a different one, but you knocked it over.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, 5s and 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Reroll the 1.
6.
6. Now this is -2 because of Mephrit Dynasty and being within rapid fire range. So I take 3 wounds, drops me to 7. And then you've got 15 warriors. You can put 30 dice into them if you want.
Yes, we'll try that.
How many have you got there?
30.
Oh.
Yeah. Comes in handy having at least them. So, same again. 3. Oops.
Just don't roll that again, because that's a good roll.
No, roll that again. Right. Whoops. Come back. Oh my god.
Wow. That's poor.
1, 2. Only 2 this time.
And then reroll the ones.
Oh, yes. Hang on, I might as well move out all the misses because it's probably easier than trying to pick up the ones. Come on, this is where these all turn into 5s. Can't kill you, though. Still 6.
No, but you've still got the staff of 2 staff of lights.
1.
2, because Cryptek's got 1 under
Oh,
load.
yeah, sorry.
There's 3 more wounds, drops me to 4. Staff of lights, you probably want to do 1 at a time.
Yeah.
And probably go with him first, because then he's like...
He's closer to them. So,
Actually, no, because he can't shoot that. So him first into them, he's 12 inches away from him.
yeah, but you're right, if he kills him, then he could tie fire with him.
You can't, because he's in combat.
He's in combat, that's why you can't
That's
do
why
it.
you do it with him
See,
first.
I'm just testing you.
3s. 5s.
Ah,
And then the Cryptex are 3 shots. All hit.
all hit.
5s. Reroll the 1s.
Ooh. Oh, get up, sausage.
And this is 2 damage apiece, isn't it, for shooting?
I think it is. I have to double check it while you're rolling your.
Was it 2 damage apiece?
No, it was only 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Could have sworn it was 2. Oh well.
So the Annihilation Barge is going to have to pop off everything he's got.
Yep.
So, I'll do the gauze because I happen to have 3.
Yep.
So 3s.
4s.
Oh my good god.
And then 8 shots for the Tesla.
Come on.
6 means you get 3 hits. Yep. So the 2 will miss. No, the 4 hit.
Oh yeah, the force, it's on the 3. Now. 3.
That's only 1 damage.
And I don't get to reroll the 1s either. Oh.
You're within half range, so you do actually reduce. So I'm on 1 wound.
I don't believe that.
Do you know what? I would absolutely charge them warriors.
Yeah.
You reroll the moon rolls over 1 and you're winning me on 5s. That's all you're shooting?
Damn it.
You charging?
Yes. Let's just start with the warriors because they're closest.
Okay, D3, 2, 1 hit with the melter, kills 1. Then the melter gun, misses, reroll the 1s, hits, doesn't wound.
Right.
Charge distance,
Oh.
well luckily that does get you in. And then I presume just piling in with them
Yeah.
straight after.
Just got to remember how many there was.
Actually, he could probably get round there
Yeah. Not with a roll like that, he cannot.
now. But he would still get within half an inch because he would come round here.
Yeah. How many was there again?
There was 10, 9 because I killed 1. So then them 4. That's that squad. So 9 attacks with them. Or do you want the Lord?
I'll do the Lord first. He's only got 3 attacks.
Can he cut the armature down?
Come on.
Matilda!
What's happened to my dice rolls? Oh my good god. 1, 2, 3,
9.
4, 5, 9. This is just horrible. What's going on?
And the 1 misses.
Right. Come on. 5s and 6s?
Reroll them 1s.
2. There's enough there if you stuff it. 1, 1. All I need is a 1.
Or a 2.
1's funnier. But 2 works just as well.
For Craig Charles!
Me.
Guess what though?
Redemption.
No.
High redemption.
So you actually killed a unit, Craig. Well done.
Yeah. I don't know if that... I think what's worse is you took it off of Necron warriors that don't have any AP. They just happen to have an extra couple of dice.
So that's the end of your turn 4.
Yes.
What points did you score?
Now.
Here, look. Here.
The ones I've already...
There.
Yeah.
So slaughter the living.
Slaughter the living.
And secure objective 2.
They're on the floor. That's 1 point. Secure objective 2 is 1 point.
And you're going to ditch that because you're not getting
I'm
it.
going to ditch that because I can't get it. So that's another 2 points. That puts me 1 point behind you.
Okay. Before you do that, we've got this combat to do.
Oh yes.
So you get 5 attacks.
Mustn't forget that one, because he's probably going to die now. Why couldn't I have done that before?
Well done. You need that to wound though.
Yeah. 1.
4s. Because, you know, Castellans are slow. 2s.
This is just to kill them, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh, no.
5 ups. Technically, you shouldn't die here. See, told you. 2 more. And you don't fail morale on any of them.
Right.
Imperial Knights, turn 4. Okay, so I've got a sail of 4, make 3 charges. Not happening. Titan Killer. Kill a vehicle. Secure objective 1. So the Preceptor has ran to that, which reminds us, I've just discussed my entire plan of shooting order with this guy down here, and Craig, I'm totally going to change it. You know why?
Because you just decided to.
Yeah, because that Helvin's going to fire into them first.
Ouch.
So, Stubber! 3 hits.
How fast is Stubber?
36.
Jesus Christ.
4 wounds.
There's no mans on these, is there, Stubbers?
No. Oh well. Auto cannons. So that is 6, 7, 8 shots. That 2 wounds was off someone else, wasn't it? 8 shots. 4s.
Ooh.
Because of how damaged I am. 2s. 3s are even. -1. 2 die.
2 die.
Okay, same plan. 2 melter guns, shield breaker missile. 2 melter guns into them. Call's Wrath, battle cannon, volcano lance into them. So 2 melters. 1 hit.
That one got a save from this.
Yeah, that goes through. 2d6, pick the highest, or that's at him.
No.
So if you roll a 5 or a 6. No, you have to pick the highest, so you roll less than, so yeah, that goes through. Missile, hits, fails to wound, and that's the last of my missiles. Battle cannon into the warriors.
Oh,
wait, 2 melters at them.
Yeah.
2 hits, 1 dead.
1 dead.
I don't need to overcharge Call's Wrath, there's no point.
No.
Because I'm strength 8 normally, strength 9 on the overcharge. Wow. All hit. 2s. 5 plus invuln because of the chronometron.
One.
There was only 4.
Oopsie. Why did I think it was 5? And that was at?
That was at them warriors straight in front. Battle cannon. 4 shots. All hit. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1. So kill a lot is on a rampage. 1 dies. And the lance.
Not a very good rampage when I'm saving them like that. Oops. What's that?
2 hits. Closest unit. 2 dead. 2 5-ups. But I didn't kill as many dead as I expected to.
I
expected him to be dead. I'm now going to charge him.
With?
Him.
You're within an inch of him?
Well, I shouldn't be within an inch because I can't.
Within an inch of him?
Well, I can't be within an inch. Okay, well, I'll charge the lot of them. Go on,
I'm trying to save him.
I'm charging the lot.
I'm trying to save him.
I'm charging the lot.
Are you?
All of them.
Ooh.
Right. 6 shots with them. 4 shots even.
Nope.
And then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 16. 3.
Yay.
5s.
No.
And then 8.
You know when you count something and you just suddenly realise you can't count?
Yeah.
Yeah. 6s.
3. But the Tesla.
Tesla, so I get extras.
So you get an extra 2 per one. So you actually get more hits than what you had shots.
Start with. Well, it's
5s.
5s. 1, 2, 2.
-1, so 4 plus. Pass 1, fail 1. So I've lost 7 wounds now. I'm down to 21. So I'll just put the 1 there.
Goes. Ooh.
5s.
Still 5s. Ah!
7. There. And I'm within an inch of all of them. Guess where I'm going?
Is the command badge, is the annihilation badge gonna get it in the neck?
Yes. Stampy, stampy! 4s.
Couple of nice misses there.
3s. 3. -2. So 6 ups because we've only got 4 to save. D3 each.
D3 each. That's
1, 1, and 2. Oh, what? So actually, oh, I don't like you.
Got 3 wounds left.
So I score a secure object.
Can I punch you now?
Yeah.
Just saying, I'll start with the annihilation badge because I've got it here. Although, it's not very good in the combat. It's 4s. Strength 5. 1 wound, no minus.
Passed.
Good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can probably reach. Just do them together because they're the
So all
same.
the same. 6. Oh!
1 hit.
1 wound.
No.
Oh, I don't get to re-roll the wounds, don't I?
No, that was.
No, because of the Lord.
You. Right. Not within
Oh no, it's 6s to wound you because
6
it's
is
only
to
strength
it,
4.
and your 1s with a hit.
Yes. So even though I had all of that, I still didn't do anything.
Okay, so I secure objective 1.
Now you do.
And I'm going to discard a seal of 4 because I can't make 3 charges realistically.
So you got 1 point there.
Oh wait, no. Score 1 victory point if you made at least 1 successful charge. Which I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I scored 2 points.
And this is going into turn 5.
3, 4. And I've scored 5 cards.
I got 6.
Well,
But you got a good...
well, technically, do I have 6 because I got the Warlord one?
No, it's cards. Doesn't
Yeah.
it say cards? Slay the Warlord.
No, the Warlord card. There, that I got that one, and then I drew another card and I got that, so does that count as 2 cards?
No, because it's not an objective, is it, that one? Technically.
Well, it is, because my Warlord has to do it.
I suppose if you take it as
so
a
there,
letter, it says
that's
cards.
that's 2 cards.
So you both got 6.
Yeah.
You've got 10 points to my 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm 3 points behind at the beginning of turn 5.
But if I don't turn round, you're going to get Linebreaker.
That's 1, yeah.
Oh, but I'm going to get it as well. So Necron's turn 5, Craig's got Kingslayer, mission critical objective, and he rolled a 6. And defend objective 2. So he's moved there to avoid the Helverin staring down the alley at him. These guys, Craig, you rolled very well for these. You actually got 5 back, and literally 5 is all we could get while staying within an inch away from them. You got 2 or 3 of them ones back, and a couple of these ones. So basically everything's retreated. Just go for him, eh?
Right.
So do you want to start with this?
Start with him.
8. So the 6 generates 2 more hits. Because Tesla. 5s.
5s, come on. Oh, 3.
3. -1, so 4.
Oh,
Pass them all.
my word. Gauze cannon.
2 hits.
2. I need these to wound on 5s. Oh no!
And then only them warriors.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep, so 24 shots.
24. And then I've got 24. Come on, boys. Ah! Lots of 1s and 2s.
And then 6s, rerolling 1s.
One 6.
Reroll the 1.
1 1.
Passed it.
2 stacks of light.
Yep.
3s.
And then 5s.
Nope.
Reroll the 1. Takes a wound.
Same again from the other guy. 2. Nope.
So he's on 20 wounds, and that's turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
I
you
can't.
score secure objective 6.
I can't really charge anything. So I got mission 6, yes. So I get
1 point.
1 point for that.
You don't get to defend because I have to kill this first.
Oh yeah, it'll be the end of this turn, won't it?
End of my turn.
End of your turn.
Yeah. But it does get you 2 points, which means if I don't kill him.
Oh yeah, I thought that was only 1 point actually. So as it stands at the minute, 2, 4,
10,
6.
10.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah.
As it stands at the minute, it's 8, 10. If you don't kill him, we get the 10, 10 and roll off for. If you don't score any points.
Right, but I've just gotten Jewel of Honor. Score 1 victory point if an enemy character was destroyed in the fight phase by an Imperial Knights character. Titan Killer is also kill a vehicle. I've then also drawn Advance. Score 1 victory point if no unit from your army is within your deployment zone at the end of your turn. He's out because there's the deployment zone.
So that's alright. So you get them up 1 so far.
Yes.
That one?
Titan Killer, kill a vehicle, and then kill an enemy character.
So would that be 3 points?
That would be 3 points if I do it.
And that will put you 3 points ahead if you don't kill him.
I need to stop him. To be honest though, yes it'll get you 2 points, but I'll get 3 if I stay this way instead.
And if you end up trying to shoot him and you don't kill the ones that you want.
Exactly. So I'm going to go there. And he is the plan. We didn't roll morale for them last turn, but I don't think I killed 4 or 5.
They were quite low down anyway.
It doesn't matter. It's how many I killed that turn.
I think you only killed like 2 or 3.
Yeah, oh yeah, you passed a lot of Chronometrons, didn't you? So, Call's Wrath, Battle Cannon.
Are you just going to try and take out one of the units?
And the Volcano Land. No, the Volcano Lands, the Battle Cannon. Call's Wrath's going for this.
Ouch.
Not overcharging though. Everything else is going for that squad.
So what calls off? Do you want to do that one first? Just go
Yep.
for the odd one.
So 7 shots. And like I said, I'm not overcharging this. 3s. 1. I can't kill it.
I'll go through.
You wouldn't get a save, so that would have been your
Oh, sorry.
quantum shielding.
Right, so
It's 2 damage. That's a shame. Full melters at them warriors. Reroll the 1s because of the closest unit. 2 dead. Oh no, 2 5-ups. Chronometron. 2 dead.
you're right.
Battle Cannon. So 3, 4.
Oh.
3s. 3 Necrons.
5s. Oh my word.
Volcano Lance, 5 shots. Twos.
Oh.
5 ups. 4.
4.
Yep.
Oh
4 more.
God. Oh, no.
Guess what?
What? Oh.
Helvrin, Heavy Stubber. Oh, I didn't even move him. I
Don't.
was too excited. So the 3 misses because of how wounded I am. This is it. Them, by the way.
God.
2 4-ups.
1 save.
Auto cannons. So 4s. 3s.
Oh dear.
5. 3 ups. 5 ups.
Oh.
So 5 of them ones die. Can you see what I'm trying to do here?
Trying to make a bit more of a.
That and force morale on you. So do you reckon he can fit there?
Possibly.
I'm going to charge all 3 of these.
Right, so I'll start with the Lord, Staff of Light. No. Do the Gorge Blaster, so I've got 3 dice in my hand. No. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the Tresla.
So 3 hits.
1
1
wound.
wound. -1, 4. Nope, so I'm down to 19 wounds.
And 6 from these warriors.
Yep.
1. No, so it needs to be 6. 3 now.
I've just totally snapped something off there. It was an armor play on his leg.
It is me.
So there. So I'm within an inch there, and I'm within an inch here. I don't care about attacking them, basically. So 2 stampy stampies on the character. 2 on this. 4s at the character.
2.
3s. 2 -2. 5 ups.
Yes.
D3, can't kill him. 3 wounds, drops him to 1, I think, for the Lord.
Yeah, you might be right.
I think he's only got 4 wounds.
Yeah, so he's got 1 left, so at least you don't get that point. So this makes it a bit more interesting. What was the other one at the badge?
Yep. 1 wound, -2, 6 up.
Oh!
2 damage, I have to roll a 1 to survive. Does he explode? No. At least I scored
You
1
got a
point.
there, didn't you?
Yeah. I actually get 2 points because I got advance, and I'm just getting Titan Killer. But you obviously get the swing back.
Oh yes, so me lord, 3 to hit is, that's fine. So he hits at -2.
Fails.
Fails, and I think it's only 1 damage, didn't I say? Yeah, it's only 1 damage. And then the warriors
Yep.
all hit.
Reroll the 1.
Don't think.
No. Needing 6s, and that's it. Right. Morale. How many did you lose here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right, so you need to roll a 3 or less. You're fine. How many did you lose here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you need to roll a 4 or less.
Ooh.
Cool.
That's
But
interesting.
you also now score defend objective 2.
Which is 2 points.
Yes.
So that turn I got 3 altogether,
And I got 2.
and you got 2. 2, 4, 6, 12 for you. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10 for me.
And we
I'm 2
both
points,
currently got line breaker.
2 points behind, so it doesn't matter about line breakers because we're both.
Cancel each other out.
But this is the beginning of turn
6.
5. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
See, it's handy. It works, doesn't
Yes, yeah, it keeps going. So yeah, that was the end of turn 5.
And I want to say thank you, Stephen, one of the Patreons, Stephen Dunn. He donated £5 via PayPal, and I bought that. So thank you, Stephen, for your birthday.
Thank you. So, that means that because I went first, me what?
Yes.
On a 4+ it goes.
No, 3.
3+ it goes.
I win!
By 2 points.
I do. Wow, what a slog. How many times over did I kill them warriors?
A lot. And I mean, it would have been interesting because it would have been nice to see if they'd come back again.
I think
That would have been
he
hard.
consistently put out damage. You consistently,
Came back to life.
time and time, well, yes, but time and time again, constantly were ignoring because of Quantum Shield.
That was a much harder fight than I'd made.
He should have done more. The Doomsday Arc.
To be fair, I think generally he's been the problem.
Yeah.
The others have been okay, but he has been the issue because there's just nothing there to kill him. There's a lot of armies don't have enough to be able to knock him out.
Yeah. Especially with a 4-bin run. Interesting enough as well, if you take one of the Cerastus that already has a 4-bin run, I can't remember whether the +1 to invulnerable works with it, because it might. I'll have to. In fact, we'll double check the wording now. I think I need to try another list though, where I'm just playing Cerastus Knights. They're a little bit more expensive. You don't get as much for your money. Where's the Warlord traits? They're all at the back. This codex is so badly put together. But it's not bad. It's just nothing's in the right place. Yeah, it's a 4-bin vulnerable save, so it wouldn't stack.
Wouldn't make any difference.
It wouldn't stack, no. But rotate ion shields does. What did you think about the Necrons though with the -2 AP forcing me down to me 5-ups or with the Warriors?
That was more interesting than I thought.
Even with these guys with -1,
the Tesla did a lot better than I was expecting.
weight of dice. Weight of dice.
To be fair, I wasn't. But then again, I didn't know much about the dynasties. That's why I asked you and you helped us out with the dynasties. But I think overall,
This one Wraith.
the only reason we didn't use the reanimation for them is I ran out command points.
Yes.
Otherwise, I would have brought more back.
Yeah.
Had I gone to another turn for 2 points, I couldn't have got Kingsley. I don't think there's enough firepower there.
No.
But no, that was a
What
good
cards would you have drawn anyway?
Well, I already had Kingsley. I would have got Advance.
Get out of your deployment zone.
That was possible, so I would have got 1 for that. Supremacy, 3 objective markers at the end.
Yeah, 1, 2. But you wouldn't have been able to get Advance at the same time, so yeah, because you'd have had to get out your deployment zone, but couldn't have get. Yeah.
So I would have only got 1 point there.
Do you know what it was? I think because there was 3 objectives here. I mean, obviously we didn't know which.
We
didn't know what deployment we were playing. That's just where they ended up.
We did that before we did anything else. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I think had you had 1 or 2 more objectives over this side, it could have potentially.
Actually, yes, I possibly could have done. Oh no, I couldn't. If I'd got something close to there, I would have moved them into range of this one.
And him over to that one.
Over to that one.
Yeah.
So I don't think the advance rolls would have got me close enough. Because I mean, at best, 10, 11 inches.
No, it wouldn't have gotten you.
Which is just outside, that's 4 inches, so no. But no, it was a lot harder than I was expecting. A lot harder.
It was mentally draining, and it's very, very hot.
In comparison to the AdMech shooting at them from one place, which was relatively straightforward, these having to move.
It's because you've still got the manoeuvrability with these. The destroyers were brutal. I think if you had another round of re-rolling hits and wounds with them.
Yeah, had he not taken them out, he was still sitting there.
Yeah.
Again, if some butts had that one destroyer survived, I would have got 2 points with those last cards, which would have put us back onto a draw.
Yeah.
So
a very, very good game.
A lot closer than I was expecting.
And I mean, I'm not an experienced Necron player. You not. I feel that had an experienced Necron player maybe took on this night list, potentially could have done a bit more. You toyed with a Nightbringer as well, didn't you? Or a Catan.
I did, but I just the points, 200 odd points for one of them.
Necrons feel expensive still.
For that, when you look at what we brought, the Tomb Blades didn't do as much as I was hoping for.
No.
But with a wall of knights, they were always going to get shot at. And I mean, to be fair, I whiffed the saves on the 5.
Do you know what, as well? I hadn't actually realised I'd actually set up a lot of tunnels this way, and I didn't think about that when I set it up.
There was nothing for me to be able to move towards, and it just, like you said, it happens to be where we put the objectives, meant drawing those was going to be difficult.
I think especially because we played Hammer and Anvil, like I said, look, there's a straight alley straight up there.
To be fair, it's because we just thought it was going to be a normal deployment.
Yeah.
So we just placed them. But it was a lot more interesting, and again, picking the cards, this game's come down to.
I mean, how many
Good
cards?
choice.
I got 8 cards altogether, but even for getting to 10, Craig could have possibly had more cards than me. I mean, what?
Well, I put some together there, but that was I had 6.
2, 4, 6.
6, 7, 8. I would have had
7, 8. I got Titan Killer, didn't have for killing the vehicle. I actually had 9 cards.
I could have got 10 at the end if I got another turn.
Had I killed him, I would have actually had the 10.
If you'd have killed him and got the 10, you would have got another point, wouldn't you?
3 points for getting 10.
Yeah, so you.
So I would have been winning for
really,
it then.
we forgot about that, but I think I had 8. Had we gone to win out another turn and I got those 2, potentially,
You would have gotten 10.
I would have got me 10 cards.
Plus
I would have
3
got
victory
3.
points would have put you in front.
I would have beat you by 1.
Yes.
But it's all ifs and buts.
Very cool though. We haven't played a chapter approved game for quite a while on the channel, and I thought we've both been watching a lot of tabletop tactics.
Yes.
It's a tactical gambit.
He's singing again. But no, I think they're a lot more durable, and like you say, there's probably tweaks that can be made that would have caused you more problems.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 2 Doomsday Arcs, maybe it's even a flyer. But 205 points for Doomside.
Doomside's
They're nice because they've got the strength 10.
but you're -1 to hit because it's heavy.
But then if you're coupling it with the Stalker, but again with something like this, you're looking at maybe 1 round of that. And I tried to think of something that was going to last more than a round.
The command barge with the 4-pin run did well.
That was that worked better than your
Turning point for you was blowing that knight up in combat as well with the mortal wound when you blew your command barge up. That was turning point.
Yes.
Because had he stampede on them warriors, your overlord was already dead at that point. They'd have probably ran.
Yeah, because that was. But no, it was certainly good fun. I don't, as I say, maybe instead of the Tomb Blades, maybe sort the points out so there's an annihilation barge. But again, like you say, we didn't really think of it going that way, hammer and anvil.
No. That's it then.
All in all, very good.
Thank you very much for coming around. Thank you very much, guys, for watching and bearing with us till the end of the video. Please support us on Patreon.
Yes.
Please check out Battle Bunker.
Yes.
We're playing there in a couple of weeks for your birthday.
Yes.
Even though your birthday is today.
Yeah, but that's because of the air show
Yeah.
this weekend.
Yeah. I'm hiding.
And we're just not going out.
That's it though, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.